On y'all. Hope you're all well. I just wanted to let you know we are gearing up to do something very, very big. Love to hear from you guys in the chat, by the way. We are live streaming to our, I don't know, what do we got? 500,000 followers. So, dude, we are super excited to see you guys. It's been a long road. And, before I start, I'd like to take a moment to honor the memory of a friend of scientific wrestling and a gentleman that honestly gave so much to this vision of shoot pro wrestling. I'm very sad, if you haven't heard the news already, to report that our head of business development and our lead commentary, Matt Granahan, has died. He died a short while ago. And he was a great dude. Literally, I've been working on this Shoot Pro project for a very, very long time. And with Matt, I found somebody who believed in the vision as much as me. And he will be sorely missed. If you go to our YouTube page, you can see we put together a little memorial clip of him. But I think the coolest thing, honestly, given the tragic set of events, is that his memory will live on. He will have a legacy with Shoot Pro. I'm very excited. Today, in about 30 minutes, 28 minutes from now, go over to shootpro.tv. And that is our YouTube broadcasting channel. We will be premiering our pilot episode. And it has Matt on commentary in the final cage match. Very, very excited. This is a cage match that actually we were fortunate to get our president, Shoot Pro Wrestling president and UFC Hall of Famer, Pat MILETICH. He was the ref for the main event cage match. But this pilot episode is amazing. We also burned through some of the history of Shoot Pro by showing our first ever historic competitive professional wrestling tag team tournament. Amazing. It'll blow your mind, honestly. We will also be doing the middleweight championship featuring stars like Nick Tarpley from the U.S. Olympic Greco-Roman team, Jacoby Jones, LFA light weight champion. Really, really great stuff. And then again, topped off by that cage match that Matt is doing the commentary on. Can you guys hear me okay? I just realized my microphone was very far away. I hope you guys can hear me. Anyway, you guys got to check. So this episode, and we've actually, so today will be the pilot premiere, which I'm really, really excited for. And give me a shout out if you could see me on there. Just comment below in the comments. But Shoot Pro TV, shootpro.tv, we are premiering that pilot episode. And from today, for the next 6 weeks, we will be premiering a brand new, many of them like 45 to an hour long episodes of Shoot Pro. So this will be the tag team tournament, the cage match, the middleweight, plus some other doodads in there, some goodies. But next week, we will be launching episode 1 of Shoot Pro CatchCon Vegas. This was a tournament where we put $3,000 worth of prize money up, and we had an under 80 kilo tournament. We had an over 80 kilo tournament. And then we also had a tag team tournament, in addition to all the wonderful things that we do now with CatchCon. We had Frank Shamrock, first seminar he did as a personal favor. Now, Frank is the chairman of Shoot Pro, if you don't know. He came out and did his first seminar, and he did it for me as a personal favor. He was one of my coaches. You guys know I take coaching very seriously. I only go to the best. And Frank was one of them, and he blew people's minds. He is going to not only he's in the Shoot Pro episode 1. I believe he's in all the episodes, little clips. But with episode 5, we're actually going to put together all the instructional material with guys like Frank. We also have Wade Schalles, National Wrestling Hall of Fame distinguished member, Guinness Record Holder for the most pins and wins in wrestling. Pat MILETICH, Rick Brown, my number one student in the Mace, probably the most successful Mace trainer on planet Earth. Jody Malenko, who was a Karl Gotch protege, as well as our own Jesse Merez and all kinds of great stuff, man. I'm really, really, really excited for you guys to watch this premiere. Those of you guys, give me some sort of hello in the chat. I'd love to see you guys. Here, I'm gonna put in a chat. In the chat, here's the link. shootpro.tv. Go there now. Go to shootpro.tv. That's our YouTube channel. And please like and subscribe to our videos. We have a wonderful. We're putting out so much content. It's unbelievable. I'd really love it if you just would follow and I'd really appreciate it if you like and subscribe to us there. But this is a Shoot Pro exclusive playlist. So we will be premiering in about 20 minutes. Shoot Pro. Tag team tournament, middleweight mayhem, and catch in the cage. Cage match, catch wrestling. Very, very excited. Now, do you guys know the premise of Shoot Pro? The premise of Shoot Pro is, what if professional wrestling was a competitive sport? What if we took the athletes and the bettable outcomes, non-scripted, of the UFC, and we used the rule sets like tag teams, Iron Man matches. In fact, episode 2, so episode 1 will be the under 80 kilo tournament, which is amazing, fast-paced, amazing action. But in the second episode, we will feature an Iron Man match. And this is very exciting. You have no idea how hard catch wrestling is, and these guys wrestled for nearly 50 minutes. 50 minutes. Best of 3 falls. Unbelievable grit. Episode 3 will be the over 80 kilo champs. Episode 4 will be our tag team tournament. We actually had a handicap match where we did it by weight. I think it was 4 against 2 because we had 2 heavyweights on one team and 4 lightweights on another. Amazing footage. And then episode 5 will be of CatchCon, Shoot Pro CatchCon Vegas. Episode 5 will be all the incredible training camp footage. You'll be like a fly on the wall. People paid thousands of dollars to be in this room, and you will get to join in. Episode 5. We're doing this because we were the first to really come up with the idea. Our idea preludes the merger between WWE and UFC we've been working on this idea for over 20 years. And so I'm so excited. We beat everybody to the punch. I just made a post about how Eric Bischoff, who seems to have a pattern of behavior of taking ideas from other places and then exploiting them, was actually at our Shoot Pro show at Crusher Fest in South Milwaukee at the end of 2021. And all of a sudden, there's this idea to wrap competitive wrestling in the trappings of pro wrestling tropes. Well, we were there first. And, I wish them all the luck. Everybody's ripped me off forever. From the Mace Bell. Oh, dude, I could go on and on. It doesn't matter. Because that's what happens when you're a leader. Leaders go first. Followers follow. And we have just planted our flag in a big way. This is why we have UFC Hall of Famers, Pat MILETICH. We have 4-time undefeated UFC champion Frank Shamrock, King of Pancras. We have WWE Hall of Fame Larry Zbyszko on commentary. This is unreal. We've got WWE Hall of Fame Jerry Briscoe is our commissioner. We've got WWE Hall of Fame, UFC Hall of Fame, Guinness Record Holders. I mean, dude, this is the real deal. The top level people are really getting behind this. And I'm so proud, guys. So remember, go to shootpro.tv shootpro.tv. And maybe I'll put this up on a banner or something here. Let me see if I can get a banner to go across. Captions, maybe? Yeah, here we go. I'm going to change this. Visit shootpro.tv now. Let's see if this works. Yeah. And let's see. Can we get it going? Yeah. All right. Okay, cool. Guys, I would love to see you there. Hit me in the chat, man. I could see all you guys out there creeping. Come on, give me some comment. Have you guys been to a Shoot Pro show? We've had about 4 or 5. Some of them were piggybacks on other MMA and pro wrestling programs. But we've been around for a while. In fact, Shoot Pro launched in 2020, right at the height of the lockdown bullshit. And but it was preluded by the King of Catch Wrestling. Now, the King of Catch Wrestling has a very special place in my heart because we launched that at the very beginning of 2007. So we're coming up on almost 20 years of the King of Catch. Well, prior to the King of Catch Wrestling, there were 0 legitimate catch wrestling ruled contests. What is catch wrestling? So catch wrestling is what Shoot Pro is based on, King of Catch. So King of Catch, I was able to develop a set of rules with one of my mentors, the legendary Carl Gotch, the god of wrestling in Japan. Well, Carl was a friend of mine, and he loved my vision as well, just like Frank and Pat and Wade and these other magnificent people with incredible resumes really got what I was trying to do. Well, Carl and I developed a rule set so that people could compete again. And it was the first time since the All-American tournaments, I think 99 years prior. But here's the other thing. Not only were we the King of Catch in scientific wrestling, the first to bring competitive catch-as-catch-can back, we also are the longest running catch wrestling competition in history, ever. Nobody has ever run catch wrestling, legitimate, non-worked, non-scripted, completely legitimate, bettable matches longer than us. We were first, we're the longest, and we decided that with the King of Catch, it was an open format, meaning anybody can enter, right? Well, we decided what would happen? We need to create a showcase. We need a platform where only the best show up, and that is Shoot Pro Wrestling. So Shoot Pro is really fundamentally an evolution of King of Catch. And we are very, very excited, guys. You're going to see what happens. And I will tell you something. The tag team matches are very, very special. They're very special. In fact, they blow the minds of the audiences. Every time we do a tag team match, people are just at the edge of their seat. But the athletes love it. In practice, nobody wants to do singles matches anymore. They just want to do the tag matches. We are the first to offer competitive professional wrestling. The wrestling rules, pin and submit. The same ones WWE labors under, same with tag teams. We have done it. We're the first to do it competitively, which is crazy to me. It's absolutely nuts that nobody's really pulled this off. Well, we have pulled it off, and I have invested a large portion of my own personal income. Probably could have sent a couple kids to an Ivy League college on what I've invested in this. So we're very, very, very excited, and I would really love it if you could go to Shoot Pro. Go right now, shootpro.tv. You'll see there's 2 episodes in the can. We will be loading up episode 2 here probably in the next day or 2, episode 3, 4, 5. So they're going to come out. We know that we have other people that like our ideas and try to take them from us. It's cool. You're not going to beat us because we literally have the best product, the best minds proven behind this. I'm so excited, and I'm so excited for you to see it. So remember, hit shootpro.tv. Go over there now. Hit the notify me button. We still got 16 minutes until the launch of the pilot. The pilot, again, is just amazing. You'll see it's rough. We're scrappy, but remember, I was at UFC 2 in 1994. We are as rough as UFC 2. Okay, and look at where they are today. I think they're what did they get bought for? $4 or $5 billion. That's where we're at. We are in fact talking with a number of private equity people that are very, very interested, given our resume, given our product, and given our vision. This is another thing. So not only did I come up with this great idea and had so many talented, amazing people believe in it and contribute, guys like Matt Granahan, and of course Wade, Pat, Frank, all of these, Larry Zabisco, Jerry Briscoe, all these legends. But I've also structured a very, very interesting corporate structure and investment opportunity. So we are currently out shopping $10 million deals to get this done. It's unbelievable. In tandem with this, the beauty of the investment in Shoot Pro is that you get all of the cash flows associated with scientific wrestling, including so that we have an incredible affiliate program with some of the best affiliate gyms in the business. We've got the flagship leader in certifying people to train and spread the art. We've got an incredible library of instructional material. We are going to be launching a brand new certification program. It's based on our existing one. We've been evolving it. Again, co-developed by Billy Robinson and myself. And that will be coming out. But where I'm really excited is our new Grapplers Clash app. Again, another first. Nobody has done what I am going to do with this Grapplers Clash app. It is amazing. You can go to grapplersclash.com and check it out. It's in beta right now. We've got a development team tirelessly working to get this out to a full working version out to the market. We are hoping to have that within the month. Basically, imagine a Tinder or a Bumble for grappling matches. Anywhere you are, you bring up your phone, you hit locate, you can find somebody to have a match. You videotape it on YouTube. So if there's anybody who says, no, I won, it's on video. All of the members get a vote on who won. You progress. There's multiple member levels. If you're just a fan, you can get in. You can sponsor athletes. You can bet on matches. If you're an athlete, you can get in. You can actually work your way up the ranks. If you're a promoter, you can host these matches at your gym, a great way to get engagement and get new people in your doors. Very excited. Grapplersclash.com. That should be coming up very, very soon as well. So this investment opportunity is like nothing I've ever offered before. I've started, bought, sold businesses. I've done that in finance. What's up, Daniel, WWE Edits? What's up, brother? I wonder why all you guys are so shy. I can see everybody watching. Good to see you, Daniel. Please go over to shootpro.tv and hit the notify me for the pilot episode, episode 1. I'm hoping to have episode 2 in. It's that playlist. Shootpro.tv goes there. But anyway, talking about the investment, this is going to be a no-brainer. We've already built an incredible library. We have an incredible Rolodex. We've got a great following. Our Instagram has exploded. Not a single paid ad. We went from 20,000 followers about 18 months ago. We are at 205,000 followers in 18 months. It's literally exponential. It's 10x. No pun intended. But so, all of this stuff is really the culmination of my life in researching, in practicing, in growing the sport of professional wrestling, catch as catch can, with the greatest minds in the field. The greatest minds being Carl Gotch, undisputed, an Olympian, the guy who was the inspiration for Shuto, the very first MMA, WWE tag team champion, studied 12 years in Wigan before really going to grad school in catch wrestling under Frank Wolf in Ohio. Legend, Billy Robinson, the guy who coached Sakuraba. Pretty much all those badasses from UFC Japan that changed the landscape in 97. Pat MILETICH, Frank Shamrock, through Billy Robinson, Kazushi Sakura, all of that is now finally come to fruition to show that, in fact, real, legitimate catch pro wrestling is the best, proving what Billy Robinson said. You guys are going to love this. It's not only grueling, we're going to create new stars. This is the thing that Larry Zbyszko, WWE Hall of Famer, and you may not know this, Penn State wrestler. Larry Zbyszko was a Penn State wrestler before he became the protege under Bruno Sammartino. But he calls it a game of human chess, and he was so amazed at all the stars that we are creating through this promotion. It's really amazing. You get to see their heart, and it's family friendly. Look, I understand we are taking the best from pro wrestling, the best from mixed martial arts, the best from NCAA wrestling, and integrating them into this hybrid, the Shoot Pro. Now, it's unprecedented, honestly. Guys, we only have 9 minutes till the Shoot Pro pilot. I hope you guys went over there. Remember, Shoot Pro, text your friends. Let's blow this up. I want to get as many views on it because this is going to help us get the kind of backing, the sponsorships we need. We need big view counts. So if I can ask you a favor right now in the last 9 minutes before we launch, and you get to see the culmination of all this work so many people have put into it, go to shootpro.tv. Take that URL, text it to all your friends, tell them to hit the notify button, tell them to like and subscribe. Please, I've started this project with Scientific Wrestling in 2003. Back then, I had 3 phases to my plan. We are now in the 3rd phase. The first phase was Scientific Wrestling, which was to educate people on the facts. Our influence has been undeniable. Now, leg locks are the standard. Now, the top instructionals in BJJ have pinning in them. It's just undeniable what our influence is. I've been fortunate by one of our friends, Josh Barnett's mentioned me on the #1 podcast on the planet, Joe Rogan, multiple times. That was phase 1, to educate people and also to provide training opportunities for people with legit catch can wrestling. This is why people were able to train with us with Yoshiaki Fujiwara, train with us with Mark Schultz, train with us with Wade Schalles, with Neil Melanson, with Billy Robinson, with Pat MILETICH, we've had so many top tier, Frank Shamrock. We've had the top. There's no other catch wrestling organization. And it's kind of sad. There are a lot of crabs and buckets in that, a lot of kind of hater type mentality in that little subculture. They talk. People like to be haters, right? They love to talk a lot of shit. But I'll be honest with you. It's always the people who've done less than you that talk crap. Sure, they could talk all they want, but we have the endorsements from Carl Gotch. We have the endorsements from Frank Shamrock. These are explicit, not word of mouth bullshit. And most of these people claiming a connection to Billy Robinson, there's very, very small. I'm always happy to answer if you have direct questions, who's actually done what. I kept receipts. Yeah, so all you guys on the podcast, I got my army out there telling me who you are and what you're saying, and I've got the receipts. And I'm showing the receipts. So anyway, we are so blessed, so blessed. This is an exciting time, guys. Please, 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 please go out, tell everybody you know, shootpro.tv. Remember that. Burn it on the inside of your eyelids. Shoot Pro. Send it to your mom. Send it to your wife. Send it to your kids. Tell them this is history that we're doing right now. We're premiering this in 6 minutes. In 6 minutes, you are going to actually see what professional wrestling as a sport, a legitimate, bettable sport, looks like. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited for everybody who's been a part of it. And we've had really, really high-level athletes engage with it. We had Brandon Ruiz. For those of you who don't know Brandon, this is a high-level Greco-Roman, All-American, a good friend of mine. He also a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, like 3rd or 4th degree black belt, has competed. We had Jacoby Jones, who is a LFA lightweight champion. All kinds of great names show up for this. And then a lot of people that you've never heard of that are absolutely amazing. I cannot wait for you guys to see the drama in the over 80 kilo. I can't wait for you guys to see how exciting an hour-long Ironman match can be. I'm excited for you guys to witness the first tag teams, but you got to go over there and you got to go now. If you want to be the first to see it, you got to get to shootpro.tv. Got to get there now. We are literally 5 minutes out. So if you guys have any questions, now is the time, because I am going to tune out and watch with you guys. I'm going to actually be there in the chat. If you you could see it, there's a chat function when you go to shootpro.tv. Go into the pilot episode. It's the first one. It says tag team, middleweight, and bonus cage match. Click on that, hit notify. Each episode you have to click on the episode and hit notify, and that will automatically remind you when it's going to come on. Okay. If you subscribe and like our page, the YouTube page, shootpro.tv will take you there. That is also another way. You will get notified when our live premiere events. Now, this channel is unbelievable. I don't know if you've been there. I actually have all these AI companies reaching out to me because we have so much content. They're like, hey, I want to buy a license to model wrestling based off of your content. We have everything from pro wrestling, yes, scripted entertainment, to NCAA style matches, UWFI, proto MMA matches. We have catch wrestling matches. We have instructional footage. It's thousands of hours. Like I said, we are with our YouTube now where we were with Instagram about 18 months ago. We have 20,000 followers on our YouTube. We were one of the first YouTube channels, by the way. I just never focused on it. But now that Shoot Pro, I thought of all these other ways to go about it. We got a deal with Triller. Whether I exercise that or not, we'll see. Fight TV is what Triller has become now. I don't know. We were talking about going on satellite. We had many offers to go onto Roku. We chose YouTube because everybody has it. Everybody has access to it. You don't have to pay. Where do you think all this is coming from? This is coming from my pocket. Money I could have invested elsewhere. This is out of passion. When I want to make money, I'm going to have to do what I'm trying to do now. I want you guys, the fans, to still have access for free. So if you know anybody who's into sponsoring this, who believes in it like we do, you will get evergreen marketing. So for example, go back and look at UFC 1. All those sponsors are still there. Now, whether they went into business or not, they probably should have hired me to help as a turnaround artist. I could have helped them 10x their revenues like I do. But that marketing is there forever. For all the people who will ever watch it again, okay? Sponsors. We're also looking for capital partners as well. Now, we're already in talks. We're already past the whole NDAs and all that with about 4 different people who, I'm not saying there's a bidding war, but we do have serious investors interested. This is going to blow up, guys. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. Look at the willpower of the team members. Not just me. I'm talking Pat MILETICH, Frank, Briscoe, Zabisco, Gotch, Robinson, Schalles, guys, we are going to blow up. We got 1 minute. Please tell everybody, shootpro.tv. Last chance for questions going in about 10, 9, and I'm going to check out of here and go jump on the live premiere. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. No questions? All right, guys, get ready. Shoot Pro. Go to shootpro.tv. Tell